Hey guys, Colby here. Welcome back to another video. We have Artak officially launched today. I even managed to get a 1-star blessing. I don't know about that luck, guys. I went into the market. I saw the blessing. I thought, might as well buy it. Because this guy is the new MVP for everybody out there who's looking to build a better spider team. He is amazing, guys. Amazing for the HP burn activation mostly. Because this is not an easy skill to get. You have Sisia, you have Theodore, I believe. 2 champions that have it. This guy has it also, and he's totally free. And he also has an HP burn. He also has a big AoE attack and a big passive, which boosts up his stats. But I believe the passive, this one right here, is currently bugged. Surprise, surprise, right? Having a new launch with a bug. It's raid, of course. Anyway, guys, I built a team for Spider. This is really consistent, not 100% consistent, I believe, for Spider Hard Mode 10. For extremely fast runs. You can make it completely consistent with, well, say it with me, Acrizia, all right? You can make with Acrizia a much more consistent team. Since right now I'm not using one for the showcases, I thought I might as well do one without her for now. And then I might just say that you can use Acrizia for that extra damage that is needed. You'll see the runs. I'll do multiple runs, and you'll see that sometimes the boss is missing like 1% health. And that is where Acrisia's second hit would have done that complete, nuke and do the run and make it consistent at that time. But most of you guys out there don't have her. You do have Artak. You will need, boom, look at that, Sisia. I've got double Cold Heart here. Honestly, you can't go with Royal Guard here because they will be doing damage on AoE basis, which we don't want. So we want to have the single target big damage from Cold Heart. That is amazing. That is what I use them for. In terms of speed, masteries, and gear, I'll show that at the end. We have the guaranteed HP burn here from Walking Tomb Drank. There's other champions in the game that have a unresistible HP burn. This is the only one I have. You don't need the unresistible HP burn. You just need an HP burn. The unresistible will eliminate that 3% to get resisted. All right. Obviously. So it makes the run more consistent. I have Sisia Flame Tongue here. I think she is needed for this one because of the defense down weaken helps you do a lot more damage to the small spiders and everything. If you got better gear, you might be able to skip it. You can try it out if you guys don't have it. But let's see the runs in action. We obviously have Artak there for the activation. Let's get started with the runs, and yeah, I'll show you guys everything at the end. So Hard Mode 10, by the way, remember, if you kill the spiderlings, you do a lot more damage to the boss instead of just HP burns, right? There's the HP burn. There's another A2. And see, sometimes this happens. The boss drops to like 5% and is not dead. So here we were lucky enough to get a refresh there on the Cold Heart, but usually it just dies from other attacks. But if I get the run in, one more time, we'll eventually get that 10-11 second. If I had unlimited frames if my PC was much better, I could have maybe got 10 seconds. So it really depends. Look at that again, but we get hit this time, and because of Drank's passive, the boss dies. That doesn't need to happen, by the way. Let's go for more runs, and you'll see it is the War Masters also helping to do that little bit of extra damage. You see that 155k, that's War Master proccing. I have War Master on everybody, so that definitely helps with the damage. And there's the fast run, 11 seconds. I did 10 seconds actually with this team. I did 10 seconds, but that was when I was not recording a video, so my runs were not hindered by my PC having to record and all that stuff. So this in a very good PC, you can possibly do like really solid runs. And you see we get this kind of issue with a little bit of damage. That's where Acrizia can come in and do that extra bit and don't have to drag this out. I have Acrizia, but I just wanted to show you guys first this team, and then we can go for the different setup. But with Sisia there, and then Artak doing the remaining amount of damage, it really helps boost up your potential for killing everything. If you have Theodore, I'm not sure whether it's going to work the same way as with Sisia, since yes, Theodore will be activating that HP burn, but he doesn't do more damage on that. If you got poisons, then yeah, he'll do a little bit more damage, but we obviously don't have poisons. So kind of an issue. I think CCA though is required for this sort of run if you're looking to use just the 2 HP burn activators. I saw a different team with 3 HP burn activators, which is a little bit different than this one. So wow, out of all these runs, I've been consistently not doing the good run. Oh my god, now that I'm recording, just amazing. Okay, now it died. Overall, it's a fun team. Artak obviously has his uses in many different areas where you can use different stats to make him much better. I would highly recommend using him in the Hydra. You can use him anywhere, honestly, if you're just a beginner. Look at that, it's consistent now, just not doing a quick run. So let me show you the Acresia run, which is obviously going to be much different than this one and much faster. But you saw the double cold hard one can still work at 10 to 12 seconds. And let me pick her up. Okay, we're back. I'll show you the Acresia run just to see on how much more consistent it is with that powerhouse, which is Acresia. I know, she's amazing, right? Amazing, but there we go. A3 with the cold hard, HP burn, Cisia, then there's Artak, and then Acresia, A2, pop. There it is. And this will be like a consistent run 100% of the time. No need to worry about those War Master procs just because she has a double hit enemy max HP, which is kind of insane if you think about it. And then pop. I think she didn't even do the double hit there. I think she just hit once and also killed the small spiders with that one. But very consistent run. Without Artak, I wouldn't be able to do this kind of run for sure, because I only have one HP burn activator currently. So let me show you guys the gear. In terms of the custom AI, obviously you do the activations. We have the 256 speed with Cisia, 258 with Drenk. All right, and you see both of them have crit rate and crit damage, and that helps a little bit with the damage for the cold hard runs. You don't need accuracy for Drenk. I did go with accuracy for Cisia, even the Cisia lead there, just to land the defense down and weaken. With the cold hard or with the Acresia, you need to be 242, so the slowest. Ideally for Acresia, and for the cold hard you can go a little bit faster than what Artak will be. So if you remember the cold hard runs, one of the cold hards was both of the cold hards were faster than Artak, but one of them is very fast, the fastest of the whole team at 281. This is what I had for other builds, but it just needs to be really fast. Okay, really fast. You don't need the accuracy at all for this cold hard if you wanna forgo that and just go with crit rate, crit damage, and speed. And then finally we have Artak with the 243. So remember 242, then Artak with the 243. So Acresia goes right at the end, so she doesn't kill the small spiders, and we use that activation from Artak. So yeah, Artak there, 243, 100% crit, 246 crit damage, 366 accuracy. He doesn't need accuracy to activate, by the way. No champion needs accuracy to activate HP burns, but he needs it for everything else. So if you're gonna do like a proper build, you build him with the accuracy and you still use him for the other places, such as the Hydras, right? So that is the team. In terms of specific gear, there's no specific gear, but I'll still cover that in case we get anybody in the comments. Cisia has just damage, guys, just damage, speed, cruel, perception, all of that gives her this build with the 5,000 attack. I know it's a lot, but it's a hard mode 10 team, right? And then we have Artak, the same kind of thing. No cruel sets, no savage. If you can't do it with savage, you'll get more damage out of him. The same thing with all the other champions. Savage will help you do a lot more damage. And for my cold heart, I do have her on lethal with that kind of speed, but you don't need it because she's gonna cap out at that 10%, right? She's gonna cap out, so have that in mind. You can definitely go with different stats for this one. And in terms of the alternatives, the other cold heart was this one, right? The other cold heart was this one. So she was 243. We had Artak at 243, but she would go first before him. She has good accuracy because this is a Doom Tower build. But yeah, as you can see, different speed, but still you need a lot of damage to do that 10%, especially when there's no defense down or weekend. So you have to build her out, I would say, without having to think about, oh, is it gonna land or not. So yeah, this is pretty much the team. Drang doesn't really do that much damage, even with the damage build I had. I had perception on him because I was moving builds around with different champions, trying to make this team with different setups available, but definitely works. Really solid team. Let me know what you think, guys, in the comments below. Thank you all. I will see you in the next one. See ya.